is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Life Itself, and I'm your host, Bobby Souls, here with my beautiful, smart, amazing, talented, gorgeous wife, Brittany Jane. Welcome back to Life Itself, episode number 21?
No clue.
21, baby. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody in here. And welcome back. We're talking about love today because it's the occasion. Clap it up, everybody.
The weekend of love.
The weekend, the day of love. Clap it up.
Oh my.
Clap it up. New episode, baby. Get hyped. Get hyped.
My God. My God.
Anyway.
You know that people are especially excited for this Valentine's Day because it fell on President's Day weekend and it was like a Saturday, so you could make it like a cute little weekend.
What's President's Day again? When
like a holiday.
It's like celebrating the presidents?
Yes. That would be the holiday.
That's it, right?
What do you mean that's it?
Like, no, is that what President's Day is? Celebrating the presidents?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think it's like in the name. Should I check?
Yeah, like should we figure out like what
I'm like
President's
basically
Day?
Positive, but now you're making me second guess myself.
No, it's just to give like
if
thanks.
there's a specific reason.
Yeah, like giving thanks to the presidents.
Okay. Yeah, like
Right?
I think it's just like honoring them of every president we've had.
So is it every president or just the current one?
No, every president.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was
What do
gonna
you
say
mean?
I don't think they want to celebrate the current one right now. Woo-hoo-hoo! Or maybe they do. Maybe they do. Who knows?
Who's they? Like the people?
Just the people. Yeah, I'm sure we got people listening
We
to
the
this
people.
that may celebrate the president or may not. I think that's the beautiful thing of America is you have a choice to either celebrate or don't celebrate, you know?
Yeah. It's officially known as it's George Washington's birthday.
What?
And honors the first U.S. President, George Washington. The federal holiday was expanded to honor all U.S. presidents and often commemorates Abraham Lincoln's birthday, which also falls in February.
What? Shout out to Abe and George, bro.
You'll learn something new.
No, that's dope. That's dope. Okay. So it's not all of them. It's really just those
Wait,
guys.
so February 14th is George. Wait. Oh my God. Rewind. We were talking about Valentine's Day. So President's Day is... Wait, but that's stupid because it says it always falls on the 3rd February of every month. So it's not always on his birthday.
Shout out to George, bro, and Abraham. That's all I know.
Okay, but I was just trying to see, like, is he an Aquarius?
Oh my God. I have no idea what he is. Was George Washington even real? Like, is that confirmed? Was he a real person?
Mean?
Like, is he real? Did he really look that way that he is on the dollar bill?
I mean, I think.
He had the white, like, little, like, curls on the bottom of it. Like, that was him?
I mean, I didn't meet him, but, like, in every picture I've seen, that's what they say.
Did we
so
confirm that George Washington was actually the first president?
What do you mean confirm? Like,
that's the thing about time that's so weird, you know? It's so, like, it's really just, like, what's the word? Subjective.
time.
You know what I mean?
No.
You don't?
No.
No, you have to understand what I'm saying.
No, I don't.
Because, like, we have our lifetime, right? And we're alive from when we're born to when we die.
Correct.
And what goes on in that time frame is all we know.
Right.
So once it's over, we don't know what happens after. And once, before, we don't know what happens. So we only really know what's going on in our life. So how is it true that guy
You mean for, like, for 100% certainty?
Yeah, like, how do we know George Washington was real?
Well, because there's, like, records, like, I don't know, the Declaration of Independence and...
Did he write that?
I think so.
See,
He was one of the people that wrote it. One of the founding fathers. And then that's when he became president after.
You know what's funny about us?
What?
We got married in Italy, right? And all I could think of anytime we do things like this is how, like, the American education system has failed us. And all I can remember is stupid American, stupid American. That's what I would always say when we were over there.
Who would say that? No one said that to me.
Remember that was a thing that we would say, stupid American.
We would say that, like, making jokes about ourselves, like,
Yeah,
when we would do
Americans.
stupid things.
We are
but
stupid
nobody said
Americans.
that to us. They probably thought it at certain times.
Oh, they definitely thought it, for sure.
But I feel like we didn't do anything too stupid.
Yeah, but Americans are stupid.
Well, I don't agree.
I
I think some are. I don't think everybody. I think that's for every
think
country.
as a whole, though, like, it's kind of easy to laugh at America right now.
Yeah. Well, I think that I was watching some video. I don't remember what it was they were specifically asking, but it was about something about different things in America, like what they think about this. And they were asking people like in France, people in Sweden, like different countries in the world. And I think that they just see like what's in the news. So people think that like I feel like some people in some countries think like, oh, are you like even if you walk outside, like you're in immediate danger or something like that, because the
Yeah.
news makes it seem like you're not super safe. But like really, like, yes, there's a lot of terrible, crazy things going on, but I still can like walk outside.
Go to the
you know what I
grocery
mean?
store,
Yeah, like
you know
I
what I
still
mean?
go to the store. Like I still have like a normal life. So I think sometimes the news, like if you were just reading the news, it seems like super, super intense, which like, yes, it is. But I think when they only see the, like the exaggerated version, not like people living like their day-to-day life, like just being a normal person.
No, definitely. Do you think when we get older, we're going to become those people that like walk around the mall for fun?
No.
You don't think so?
Why on earth would I do that?
Why not?
Wait, are there people that do that? I feel like only like 13-year-olds do that.
What? I feel like any mall I've ever been to always has like a 65-year-old
Okay,
man.
that might be you because you currently do that. Like I'll be like, you're one of the only people I know that's like, you go to the mall like for fun. Like I am
It gets
like,
me excited.
I
get
have
excited.
to go to the mall. Like I'll like save all my errands for like one day and like force myself to do it at the mall. You'll like go there every day for fun.
It's good. Like you meet people, you get like,
Why would I want to meet people?
I just like interacting with people.
We're so different. Like I'm like, it sounds like a hell. You're like, it's so fun talking to people.
No, it is. Like I like getting different like opinions on life. I like seeing things that I could buy, you know what I mean? Even though I shouldn't buy things like
Right.
you know, we
Okay.
gotta-
Well, I think we cracked the code.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I like seeing people and like interacting and just seeing what's going on. And like obviously looking at things.
But what's going on there? Nothing.
I don't know. There's always some shit popping off at the mall.
I guess.
Always.
Like
there's,
what?
There's the cops pull up sometimes.
Why
'cause-
would I want to be a part of that?
I don't know. It's just fun. It's like people watching,
That's
you
not
know?
fun.
And for me, I don't know. It gives me like a confidence boost. Like you never know who you could meet in there that could change your life, you know? Going to the
guess.
mall is important.
Okay, you're like different. Like you don't count because like I guess that's why you are the way you are and how you're where you're at. Because it is true for you, when you go to the mall, you will become best friends with like every person who owns every single store in the mall.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you'll go there and like how you became best friends with the guy who owns like the phone case store and like
Oh my God,
repairs
he's the
phones.
best.
And every time you go there, you get like 7 new phone cases that he's like, yeah, just take this phone case, have this, do that.
Bro.
And you go chat with him for 30 minutes. Like could never be me. Like love that it's you because I can by proxy just like have that experience. But like, so I get for you why you enjoy it, I guess.
Yeah, I think just as human beings, I think if we shifted our perspective into if you just like look at every person that you interact with, you just never know who they are or how it could benefit you or you can help them. Like helping others is a great thing. And also,
Yeah.
you know, having others help you is a great thing. So it's like a building block. You just never know who you're going to meet, who you're going to run into. So
That's a great way to live. Like I think if more people were like that, the world could be a better place. Like you're open to meeting people that could make your life better.
listen, I'm just trying to put some good into the world before I'm out of here. Cause like I said, life is short. You don't know what happens before
so
you're born or after you're born.
Let's go back to that. So you said that time, what was the wording? you said?
Subjective.
Okay. And okay. I think some people would agree in the sense that people say time doesn't exist, which I do agree with in terms of quantum physics and all of that. But when you say it's subjective,
You're talking like physics and shit. I don't really know where, like, what are you talking about?
okay, well, you're the one that said time was subjective.
I just mean like, it's, what's the word? Is subjective the right word? It's like every person has their own experience of time.
Okay, that's what subjective means.
Right?
Subjective
That's what I'm
means
saying.
like across the board, this is like
You're the
what
subject.
it is.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
No.
Yo, don't do this shit with the quantum physics. Hey, I got quantum physics, and this is the
I
time.
purposely didn't ask you to define what subjective meant to you because I didn't want you to get
Wait,
mad.
that's right.
No, it is right. But then when you said you're the subject,
I am the subject of my own life. Thank you.
I know, but that's not what subjective means.
Oh, I don't care. I meant for in that
but
moment.
you were right until you said that. Just leave that part out. Objective is like, it's true across the board. Like everyone knows like this is an objective truth. Subjective is like what's true to me is not true to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you were right, but I don't know what you mean I'm the subject.
I'm the subject in my own life. Thank you.
Like you mean from your POV.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
then
you.
yes, that makes
Ray-Ban meta glasses, POV. We love them. They commented on my Instagram video the other day. It was great. It was great. Give me a brand deal.
cut to you being
Yo,
ADHD
send me some
is all
glasses.
in your mind.
Send me some glasses, bro. Yeah, ADHD isn't real either.
Meanwhile, you're like You can't even stay on one topic. You're like, put a little squirrel.
No, it's a great day because it's Valentine's Day, and I think I'm like this because I love you.
Oh my
so
God.
love is in the air right now.
Love is
I have
in the
hearts
air.
that are shaped as diamonds on my necklace right now.
Wow.
Because love is in the air, and I love you so much that it makes me like I get the butterflies, I get
Wow.
jittery, and that's what life really is. Once you find someone that you love, you need to keep them close because that's what life's about. It's
Right.
short, and you don't remember what is life before you were born, and you don't remember life after you die. You just know it right now. So find someone that you love, keep on going, keep them close, put them in a headlock, tell them that you love them every day, and then just make the best of life. That's it. It's very simple. People overcomplicate life for what?
But like, what about people who are like, they can't find someone right now?
Yeah, we need to talk about that, actually. That's a great way to...
Because I think that's what they would say.
It's a great way to shift into the next topic because it's a tough life out here trying to find love nowadays. And I wouldn't know because I love you so much, but we have people close to us, and I see as a whole, as an overall, people in our age range and maybe the younger generation too, I don't know, are having a hard time settling down and finding love, I feel like. What do you think about this?
I don't know if they're having, I don't know about settling down, more so just like finding someone maybe. I feel like I say this.
Down?
Well, I think some people can find someone, but they don't want to settle down versus some people like it's not hard for them to find someone, but then they're like, I don't want to settle down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's a difference between being able to just find someone who you could talk to for a little bit and then you're like, okay, this is getting too serious, I don't want to settle down, versus like actually.
Oh, you mean like fuckboys?
Well, I was going to say, I feel like it's so much easier for men to be able to find someone than it is for women a lot of times.
See, I don't know about that one. Are you serious?
I feel like there's so many more good women than men.
I had to take a pause because I don't want to disrespect any ladies out here that listen to the show. I know that 90% of our listeners are women. Shout out to all the women and the ladies out there. I love you all so very much. But you just got to look at it from both angles. You know what I mean? Like in today's society, like I thank God. I literally wake up sometimes and you'll still be sleeping and I look at you and just I'm like, I love this girl so much and I'm thankful that I have someone like you, because there is thoughts running around in these streets.
That's true.
Selling their body parts on the internet.
Oh my God.
Doing crazy things for some likes and maybe some money if you get lucky. Like, they say that girls that do OF, there's only like the top 1% really make money. And then there's these other girls that, aren't making money, but are still putting their coochie online. And it's like, for what, $9.99 you could see my coochie? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, there's girls that make millions of dollars, but that's like the top 1%.
Well, because they see all of like, oh, these people can make so much money, and so then they want to.
Could you imagine for $9.99 you could see my ass jiggle for like,
oh my God.
It's crazy, man.
No, I really can't imagine.
No, so it's hard. It really is.
Okay, yeah, there's obviously different types of girls, different types of guys, but I feel like generally speaking, at least just from my perspective, because I've seen so many of my friends or my family members who are like so amazing. Like, they're amazing people. They're beautiful. They have their life together. They're just like fire people. Like, nobody is perfect, of course, but like they're really great people.
Good
I'm just like, and it's so difficult for them to find like a good guy. Like, I just feel like so many of these guys are just out here in these streets, like just, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, guys nowadays, I could speak as one because I'm a man, at least from what I've seen, right? It's just like either they weren't raised right, or they just have like, they're really, really hurt. Most people out here nowadays just have childhood trauma that they didn't heal or deal with, or maybe weren't given the right, like, what's the word? Like the right role model to look up to. Like they didn't have like a good picture of what love should be and how a healthy relationship should be. So a lot of these guys out here, they're just like, men kind of suck, man. They kind of do.
I think that like, and I don't like shitting on men because I think there's a lot of great men and I think they all have great potential. I just think, like you said, they weren't set up with the right tools or whatever. And I also think a lot of women feel like we have this like internal clock of like, okay, I need to have kids by a certain age and whatever. And yeah, you could freeze your eggs nowadays, but that's also a really grueling process. It can be expensive. It's like, it's not just a given thing. And versus men feel like there's kind of this infinite amount of time where they feel like, oh, okay, I could always wait 5 more years. I could wait 10 more years. They don't have like an internal clock in the same way. And so I think sometimes too, they take longer to want to settle down. And so then it can be more difficult to find someone who is like there's tons of people who it always feels like, oh, this person had so much potential. This guy has so much potential, but he's just not there yet. Like he just got out of a long relationship, or he's like not really ready to settle down, or he thinks he is, but then when it comes down to it, like he's not, or he's not like tapped into anything emotionally whatsoever. You know what I mean? Or he's still waiting to get his life together and his finances in order. And then you have so many more girls who are ready. And so then I think it makes like the pool of men a little smaller when wanting to settle down because they wait longer.
No, I agree. I mean, you know how you say like women have that internal clock of like, oh, we think that we can only have, have kids by a certain age. I think with men, most of them don't like the thought of settling down because then they're considered like washed. You know what I mean? Because it's like growing up, men, guys always think that your worth is very heavily determined on how many women you've been with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's almost like a number. If you have this number in your head and it's a high one and you tell other guys like, yo, this and this, it's like you get more respect. I'm talking as like, a younger, like when you're that younger age, like teenagers.
I feel like though, once you hit like 30,
oh yeah,
it starts getting cringy to be like that. Like I feel like it's like once you hit like early 30s, it's like cringy to be still, oh, I want to go to the bar and stay out till 2 a.m. and pick up mad girls. It's like, okay, you're actually not cool. Like maybe that was cool when you were in your 20s, but now you just look like a loser. Like go get a family and like figure your life out.
Yo, yeah, it's not that cringy isn't even the right word. It's more just like I feel bad for that. Like I said, those dudes didn't work on themselves. They're not tapped in with their emotions. They don't even know why they're doing what they're doing. They just are doing it because they think.
And that's what I mean, though, about I feel like someone like that could wake up the next day and be like, I want to go find a girlfriend. And in 2 weeks, he could find a girlfriend is what I mean. Versus like a girl, it could take her a lot longer time for like a good girl. And yeah, maybe he's finding someone who's equal to him, who's maybe not like I don't know.
You know what?
They also were retired of going out, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. And it is true. Like, go start a family, bro. Like, go start a family,
you giant loser.
Yeah,
like really.
Go start a family. The bar is not it. Like, go figure it out.
Who goes to the bar? I just feel like, I don't know. After COVID, it's like, who does that?
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. It's hard because then at the same time, I've heard family and friends say to us, well, how am I supposed to meet a guy or a girl? What do you do?
Yeah.
Da, da, da.
No, and that's fine. I'm like being like whatever. But I'm talking about people who chronically like live to go to like their local bar like every single weekend until 2 a.m. or like only want to just like binge drink and go out and like have no plans on like settling down. I'm saying that's what's cringy.
First off, drinking is on the decline. Did you see that more and more people like aren't drinking nowadays?
Yeah. I feel like it has been more popular to drink less, which makes sense.
Which is lit. I'm going on year 4 soon.
Is it year 4? It always feels like each year I'm like, was it really that long?
I'm going on year 4 of no alcohol. Everybody listening to this?
No, then you already hit it.
I must already
I think it was the first week in February. Yeah. I think it's the first week in February.
It is February.
Yeah. Was it the 4th or the 3rd? The 4th?
It's the 4th year, yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. The whole guy thing, it's like those apps, I don't know. I don't know how to, like I said, I thank God for you because it's a scary, scary place out here right now.
Yeah.
Like trying to find love. But it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Love is out there. And the only, what did Bad Bunny say? The only thing stronger than hate is love. That's what he said, right? At the Super Bowl. It said it on the screen.
Oh, I have no clue.
Yeah, the only thing more powerful than hate is love.
Oh, yeah. The black and white words.
Love is out there. And I think that if more people move a certain way in life through love, I feel like if you put love out, love is going to come back.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are navigating their lives through a negative headspace, which I understand. A lot of people are out here scrolling on the phone, being fed a lot of slop.
Mm-hmm. If you were single, like, how would you go, like, meet someone? Like, what would you do? Like, if you were, like, say, for whatever reason, I don't know, you were, like, I don't know, you just turned 30, we were in a relationship, or you were in a relationship with someone, it ended for whatever reason, wasn't the right person, and then you're like, you know what? I need to go and like I'm really ready to settle down in my life, start a family, have a relationship, like what would you do?
I'd go to the mall.
No, you're lying. Oh my
I'd go
God.
to the mall and find love. Walk around.
So maybe I shouldn't let you go to the mall. Like what? You just outed your secrets. You're going to the mall?
No, I'm saying
This is not right. I'm not letting you go there anymore.
every problem that you have in your life.
Unaccompanied. You're only going there if I'm accompanying you.
Yo, my
What?
side hurts. Chill.
What are you doing? Going to your local Build-A-Bear? Oh, that's where we had our first date.
Yo, you want to know something about Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, change the subject.
Obviously, that was first off.
I'm messing
You
around.
know better than that.
No, I'm completely
okay.
kidding. Yes.
I'm in love with you madly,
Aw.
and I
No, I
don't
know.
even look. I don't even look at women as like a species anymore.
Right, I get that.
I'm like, yo, you're just a person. Like,
Yeah.
I have my wife at the crib. She could come to the mall.
I
with
feel
me.
like it's like an aura that people give off, like when you're open to like that energy from the opposite sex of like, or if you're closed off. Like I feel like it's such an aura
Yeah.
of like, okay, like I'm open to this or not. And I know what you mean. Mine is close to that. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah,
Like I'll still
no.
talk to you like a normal, like if you're a guy, great. Hey,
Yeah.
what's up? But I have no, yeah.
No.
People
know.
feel the vibes.
And also, I have a ring on my finger.
Well, some people like,
Yeah, but some people like look for that. It's weird.
well, some girls or women like since it can be hard to find a good man, they're like, oh, they're probably a good one because
He's a good
they-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. People are sick. But I mean,
Build-A-Bear, go ahead.
realistically, obviously not the mall. I mean, you never know. I'm like a little different though because I would not that I would ever like I'm not single, obviously, but if
Yeah.
I put myself in someone's single shoes, I just talk to everyone and anyone.
Yeah, I feel like
know?
you just end up meeting someone like naturally. You're
Yeah,
saying,
like I just
someone who knows someone or whatever.
Yeah, like
you
I-
honestly probably would also meet someone through social media potentially too. Because also,
hell no.
Oh,
Hell no. I would never in my life, bro.
oh.
I mean, if I didn't
Well,
like,
I feel like if you were like had been single for a long time, it would just be a different. Your social media would be a different vibe.
nah, I would never in my life like do what I do on the internet. Like I just wouldn't want a content creator girl in my life. There's no way.
We're creating content.
I know right now we are, but like the ones that like, you know, do the $9.99 a month shaking their ass.
Oh my
Like,
God.
that's-
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like you can't be if you are in a bikini on Instagram, you're not my girl. Period. You're everybody
Right.
else's girl to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. So
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, that's no, definitely not.
No, the mall.
Not. Yeah, the mall. We're going to the mall.
Yeah, we're going to the mall. Okay.
We're going to the mall. We got love, and yeah, it we got love for everyone. Valentine's Day was good this year. Was it
Yeah.
good?
What do you think about like when Valentine's Day is coming around? Are you like, we should do this? Like Brittany should get me this, or
I think it's one of the worst holidays in the world. Valentine's Day.
I feel like you hate most holidays.
I do. They're just all man-made. This one especially though, because it fucks with one of the most raw human emotions that there possibly could be. It's something that is in your heart, in your soul, and they are literally leeching on the best human emotion in the world to market it and swindle it, that you have to spend money, you have to show your love by getting gifts, you have to bring your girl to a $300 dinner and put her in diamonds, otherwise you don't love her. It's just, it gives me like evil vibes. Like it's just not Valentine's Day. It's just not right.
It's not right.
It's not right.
Some may say wrong.
Yeah. It feels like the devil's kind of like intertwined into Valentine's Day a little bit, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean in the sense of it's like there's so much expectation when it's just like a random day. I think there's like the history or whatever that I'm sure comes from something, but nowadays it's very commercialized. It's the same way with like Christmas and all the presents and stuff like that. So I know what you mean. I feel like it's just a day to me where just take like an extra moment to just like acknowledge it type of thing. And that's really all I care about.
Of course. No, but you're, like I said, I thank God every day because you're not one of these like, ugh, we have to go out and we have to spend $300 on dinner and I have to get ready.
And because everything's upcharged too.
Yeah,
it's like they
what?
have these like prefix menus and you're spending like at least $200 a person or whatever. It's just so unnecessary for like, you could go on any other day and it's like normal. It's so silly to me. Like all today, you got me all I asked for was, can you get me the heart donut from Dunkin' Donuts that has the brownie batter in the middle? Because I love it. You got me 2 of those to like have today. I'll have one tomorrow. That's all I needed. I was so content. I was so happy with that. I was just like, I can have it with my coffee. Like, I'm so good.
Simple girl. And that's why we love you, because yeah, like I said, it is hard for men out here because, you know, they're just the pressure. And it goes both ways. Like, as a woman, you have to look a certain way or act a certain way and whatever. Have your, whatever you bring to the table, that's what you bring.
Well, do you expect as a guy, like, that, I guess we're different because we kind of know our own expectations, but generally speaking, do you feel like guys expect to get something on Valentine's Day, or like a gift, or whether it's like a girl acting a certain way, or like...
No, I would say probably most men think that they're trying to get it thrown back on them for Valentine's Day.
Oh my God.
You know what
I
I'm
knew
saying?
you were going to say that.
That's it. Like,
I literally knew it. So I don't even know why I asked.
I saw it in your eyes. You knew what I was going to say. Like, that's what most men think. I don't expect that because I love you, and what we do in the bedroom stays in the bedroom, okay? We don't kiss and tell here. My mama raised me right, all right? You don't kiss and tell. But most men, I'd say as a whole, most men probably think that way. And that's disgusting too, because what is your woman or whatever, your girl, whatever you're doing, is she your object? Is she just expected to throw it back? What if she's having a bad day?
Well, I think it's just like it's kind of like when we talk about like Instagram relationships, like the people who are posting so much and it's like, oh my God, this and that, and everything seems perfect all the time. It's like the most beautiful photo, blah, blah, blah. You can have those moments, but when that's all somebody does, then it almost seems like not genuine. And then same thing with Valentine's Day. Sometimes like if the only time of year you're doing something special for your partner, or the only time you're like having these special moments and doing whatever, then that's an issue. Like if you're kind of doing all that stuff day to day anyway, in different moments, week to week, it's like Valentine's Day. It's like, yeah, it's a special day to just acknowledge something either way, but it doesn't need to necessarily be so all out. It can, but I don't know.
No, I'm sure. Like if that's what you want to do and that's what's bringing you happiness and bringing some spark to your relationship, go off. Like I'm not like, go ahead.
Because some people love that. And I get it. Like I think a grand gesture is fun here and there, but I don't think it necessarily has to be on Valentine's Day.
No, 100%. I mean, the way I look at it is every day that I'm alive with you is Valentine's Day. Like we are in love. You know what I'm saying? You are my forever Valentine. So like every day, if I could go out and do something little for you, like I don't just put it on the holidays. Like if I see something, like I'm gonna bring it back to the mall. If I go to the mall and I see something at the mall that I know you'll like, I'll be like, oh, Brittany will love this.
This is actually just an episode about the mall. Like
how great the mall is. No, but seriously, like anywhere I'm at, like if I'm getting, one thing I will say as a man, once you become a husband, anytime you eat,
that's true,
your wife is now included. Yeah. So no matter where I go, and I know that means a lot to you. Like if I go somewhere, I know like, oh, it'll mean a lot if I bring Britt back some food.
It goes the same way, because then it's like when I make dinner, I'm not just going to make it for me. I make it for us. You know what I mean? Or when I'm at the grocery store, like we'll get things for both of us or whatever. So it goes both ways, and it's true. It's just expect that the food bill's going to be doubled for wherever you go.
Oh yeah, the food bill shit.
Yeah.
Can I talk about it?
Oh, you're gonna out yourself?
Yeah, I'll out myself, whatever. It's for the pod, bro. This is why we do what we do. My accountant, shout out to him, love that guy. He
love that guy.
Told me that in 1 year,
it seriously makes me nauseous to think about. It's disturbing.
We spent.
Don't say we.
You're involved. I'm bringing back food for you. What are you talking about?
But
we spent $7,000 on pizza in a year. Should we clap it up for that?
No. We should boo. Boo.
Honestly, so for tonight, Valentine's Day, we're going to have some pizza.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
We already ate dinner.
Shut up.
My God. We actually should have gotten one of those heart-shaped pizzas.
That would have been lit. We would have had $7,100.
You're right, because they probably would have upcharged it because it's a heart.
$100 for that pizza pie, 100%. 100%.
We can make our own pizzas and shape them in a heart.
I would love that.
Yeah, we can get the dough.
I would love to make
pizza. We made a
with
pizza
you.
The other day together.
Did we?
Remember? At my mom's.
Oh, yeah. I made the pizza and
we should have made it in... Wait. How am I being attacked? That is completely untrue. Excuse me. I was watching Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper's New Year's Eve.
It was teamwork.
And I needed a minute.
Yes.
And then I came in and I helped.
You did what you had to do.
I rolled it out with a little rolling pin.
Yeah. We were teamwork.
Thank you.
So about love, what else you got to say about love?
When do you think like you're in love with someone? Like I feel like for us, when people ask like when did you guys start dating, I never know what to say because we started dating when we were like 10 and we instantly were like putting in each other's away messages like I love Bobby and all of that. So I never knew like when I officially like fell in love with you because we were so young and we said it and then it just like kind of became true. I'm not really sure when.
We manifested love, bro.
Right. So when do you think like if we didn't have that kind of story, like how do you think you tell, like you're able to tell when you're in love with someone?
That's a great question. I mean, it's hard, like you said, because I feel like I've been in love with you since those days, like 10 years old, you know? And I really mean that. So I don't know exactly when I became.
Do you think most people have like it clicks?
Yeah, I think it's a feeling that you can't really shake. And if you are trying to shake it, then that's not the one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just something that you feel. It really, love is, like I said before, the strongest human emotion, I think. Besides, obviously, hate and love, there's a thin line.
No, I think love's more.
No, love overpowers the hate, like Bad Bunny said. But I do think that there's a fine line between the both. Like, hate is a very, like, strong emotion as well.
Yeah.
But I think love, you really physically feel.
Yeah.
So I think once you have that feeling, you just know.
Yeah.
You know? But for someone that maybe is trying to find love, I think it takes a little bit. But once you know, it's like a feeling that you just, you know.
When's the first time that you remember when we were younger being like, I love this girl?
Holy shit. Wow. That might take a second to think. It's been how many years?
I don't even want to know or say.
I kind of want to say. Nah, maybe not. We can't date ourselves, right? I'm not trying to be unk.
Well, I don't care saying my age.
I'm not trying to have the internet call me unk all day long.
But I guess technically 23 years.
23.
If since we're 10.
Wow.
What was I gonna say? I feel like mine probably would have been sometime in middle school or something like that. I don't know. It's so hard because it's like if you met somebody else in middle school, you're like, I wasn't actually in love with that person. Then obviously like we became in love even in high school. You know what I mean?
I have a story that sticks out in my head, but I don't know if I could say it on camera.
Why?
I guess I could say it. It's nothing crazy, but it's just like
if it's too crazy, we'll cut it out.
I remember growing up. I don't know how young we were, but remember our thing was the sugar cookies and cookies in general?
Yeah.
And I remember we were like, for whatever reason, didn't you have like a bunk bed?
Yeah. It had a slide. It was lit.
We were like up there doing whatever, who knows what, you know, like just like, I don't know, being stupid.
Okay.
And we like, I just remember like, we were like rolling around or something. I don't know what we were doing.
Okay.
But I just remember like having me like, this is going to sound crazy. Me like on top of you, like messing around, almost like we were like wrestling or some shit.
Yeah, but we weren't actually doing anything.
No, it wasn't like that.
But you're kids. Yeah.
We were kids and I was like rubbing my nose on yours or whatever. Like some kid shit.
Yeah.
And I just
But we
remember,
also liked each other, but it was like,
yes. And I remember like me looking at you and you were laughing and like with your eyes though, like you were laughing and smiling and just like, I just remember looking into your eyes and being like, that feeling that I got, like I felt it in my chest.
That's
and
sweet.
I was like, oh my God, like I'll never forget that. I don't know if you ever even knew that.
I kind of know what you're talking about a little bit.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with sugar cookies?
Well, because I remember while we were up there, the code word was like sugar cookies. If anyone was to like come upstairs and like whatever, because we didn't want to get in trouble, that we were like in the bed together upstairs, even though it wasn't like that.
What? Wait, who would we say sugar cookies to?
Each other.
And then what?
If we heard someone coming, we would be like sugar cookie. You don't remember this? You don't remember this?
If my mom listens to this, she's gonna be like, "What?"
But it wasn't. We weren't doing anything. No, like
I know what you mean. No, seriously, we were like so innocent. Like seriously, I was just like
we really were
the best girl. Like I really was. Genuinely, I remember when we were young and we were like dating when we're like 10, and my mom would tell me how like parents would come up to her and like judge her and be like, "You let your daughter have a boyfriend and she's 11 or she's whatever age." And my mom's like, yeah, like they're little kids, like whatever. And literally, like I look back now, I'm like, we were so like, get out of here. Like we were so innocent and so good. Like, please.
So innocent. And honestly, good for us because like I know how hard it could be, like especially as a girl. Like I never ever like there was never any type of
No,
like,
you
pressure.
were always really respectful. That's what I'm saying. Like we really were like, considering we started like dating so young, we really were like, so I don't know like what word to describe it, but
in love.
yeah, like it wasn't any like, yeah. So I know what you mean. Like it definitely was like like I'm sure we were being like little kids, like flirting by like wrestling or doing whatever. And like I remember
I was trying to
kind
tickle you.
Yeah, that
I was trying to tickle you. I remember that's what it was.
and I kind of remember you're like bringing back memories,
Yeah.
but like how would we know someone was coming? Because we'd hear them walking up the stairs
Up the
or
stairs,
something.
you had those creaky ass stairs.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's like I remember it, but I kind of don't remember it. So that's really funny.
Yeah, that's if you ask me that, that's probably when. Like I just remember like you laughing, like you had this like laugh that were like you meant it, and your eyes were just like lit up big and blue, and like you were smiling, and I just like felt in my chest like this
Aw,
feeling that I couldn't describe.
That's really sweet. So
Yeah.
now whenever you look at sugar cookies, you think of how much you love me.
Exactly, sugar cookie. My little sugar cookie.
Oh God. I'm actually so scared of that.
Yeah.
I don't know what mine would be. Like, honestly, the first thing that comes to my mind is probably something from when like you were suspended or expelled.
You were in love.
And-
That's when you loved me?
No, but like, I mean, I didn't love that you were suspended or expelled, but just in the sense of like knowing that I had to, like, it was really hard at the time. And I had to like, it would bring me in different ways. Like whether like teachers would associate me with the trouble you were getting in, or whether I had to like explain things to my parents, or you weren't in class or you weren't in school, or like just different things. And I remember we'd write each other
I was going to say,
notes.
you remember I would write you like crazy love
Yeah,
letters?
I still have a lot of them. And you'd write me like, I remember one time you were in school, you wrote me like a 6-page letter and you like colored it and drew it was crazy.
I'm
So
like,
I think something
I'm
like
creative, you know? And you know what? Honestly, I got to give myself some credit because I always say like, I can't write or whatever.
that. Yeah, I don't know like where you got that from, but you are so good at writing and at speaking. You're like, I'm not a good speaker. I'm like, yeah, you are.
No, I literally speak for a living. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know why I would say that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this past year you realized that because you were saying that like with the wedding and stuff with our vows, and I'm like, what are you
Yo,
like,
can
what are
we
you
talk about
talking
that?
about?
We bodied our vows.
Yeah, we did. It was
Like
so
that,
good.
we literally, like, I don't think that there's any, I mean, obviously I'm biased, but I just think that our vows were like ridiculously like amazing.
Yeah, they were really good. Yeah, I wrote mine the morning of, and
I wrote mine on the plane when we were going to Italy. Like
yeah,
a
I
week
should have
before.
done that. That's really impressive. Like
You were sleeping, and I was like, let me just write these now. So I
I
get
was
out
a
the way.
shell of a human.
Because I knew that when we got to Italy, because we were there like almost a week before.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew when we got there, I wasn't gonna want to like
Yeah.
stress about it. I was like, you know what, this plane ride is like 8 hours long. Let me just lock in real
Yeah.
quick. And I did them, no lie, in like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I poured my heart out in 30 minutes, and it was like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm done. I'm good.
yeah.
I did it.
There was things that I always wanted to say in my vows. Like sometimes I would think about it.
Oh my god, I don't even want to think of you. You made me cry.
Oh,
It was crazy.
yeah. I started crying a little bit. Like my voice cracked, and all my friends were saying, like, "Once your voice cracked and you were reading, like, that's when I lost it." I was like, "No, same." Yeah, that was really special. But you did so good. So you would be like, "I'm not the best speaker." I'm like, "You're insane."
What were you saying though? There was always things in your vows that you wanted to say.
Yeah, and I didn't say any of them.
Oh,
I don't even remember what they are now, but like I just remember at different times, like I always wanted to be like, I should write those down. I should write this down. Like just certain things, like I would think about it in my head sometimes, but since I wrote it the morning of our wedding, I just kind of like channeled it then and there. And it ended up being a little shorter than I expected, but it was like still perfect.
no, you killed it. Speaking of, our wedding video we just got back.
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch that
We're
probably
gonna watch
tonight.
that tonight for Valentine's Day. Super excited.
Yeah.
Also ADHD radio, but when I remembered that I'm good at writing is when I had to do that thing at my grandpa's funeral,
Yeah.
and that's what it's
Writing
called, right?
and speaking.
Is it a funeral, or is
Yeah,
that
it
like
was-
what is that called again? A wake.
No, but I think it was.
It's a funeral. I don't know.
Oh no, maybe it was the wake.
The wake, right? Yeah, the wake. At his wake, I had to. I improvised, and
Yeah, you did so good.
And that is something that I'm like, I'll forever look back on and be like, I'm proud of that moment.
Yeah.
You know, I had to speak. That was really hard. That was like honestly, when I'm looking back on it, that was like one of the hardest things I had to do.
Yeah. And you
It's
did
like-
really well.
You know,
Yeah.
just do it like so fat. Like it was like, cause my mom obviously was really emotional that day,
Mhm.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
And she was like, I can't do this. And I was like, I got you.
Yeah.
And within like, I don't know, it was like 30 minutes, but I was just like,
It's so classic you too, because I feel like when you're under the pressure, you're like, that's when you
I
almost
don't know what it
best.
is about pressure, but whatever happened to me as a kid with why I like love pressure and love like thriving under pressure, we need to like figure that out at, you know, like whenever that time comes for us, because I feel like pressure, a lot of people get afraid of pressure. I like love that shit.
Yeah, but you're funny because you say that, but then you're like, the thing I hate the most in the world is expectations. And I feel like pressure and expectation are kind of like similar.
Yeah, but when there's pressure and you know you have to perform, there's no expectation because...
Yeah, the expectation is that you have to perform.
But you have to. You have no choice. When there's
you do. The choice is like you could suck.
I'm not trying. All I do is win, baby.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, there's still an expectation to do well.
Yeah.
Like, you could say, like, when you gave that speech at your grandpa's wake, the expectation was for you to put it together well and speak well and, like, live up to that expectation. That's what creates the pressure is the expectation.
You know,
if there's no expectation, there's no pressure.
Pressure creates diamonds, and that's what I have around my neck. And they're in shapes of a heart, and we love Valentine's Day. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
You want to watch our wedding video?
Yeah, let's go watch it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And listen, we have so much we could talk about love. If you guys have any things that you want us to talk about or give our opinions on, we are actually unlicensed therapists now. So if you guys have anything that you want us to speak about, any topics, give any advice to you, we obviously have very strong opinions and some knowledge to give out because we have been together 23 years, as we mentioned
What
before.
do you think, last thing, what do you think is the key to love? To being in love?
It's a great, you're just the best. Can you give me
You're
like
just
some,
the best.
give me some woogity woogity, bro.
You're just the best. What do you think is the key to being in love?
I think the key to being in love is loving yourself first. You can't love anyone else in the way that they're going to expect you to unless you love yourself the way that you want to love someone else, you know? So I think loving yourself obviously is number one. And majority of people in this life don't love themselves. And if they say they do, I don't think they really mean it. I think they say it because they think that that's what they need to say.
Yeah.
I think working on yourself and being the best version of yourself as you can be before trying to give that version of yourself to someone is a no-brainer. I know it's a lot easier said than done. And each day you're going to evolve and try and be better. So you're not always perfect, but I think trying to be the best you that you can be to give to the other person is by far number one. And then while you're in love and relationships are two different things, right? But I feel like when you're in a relationship and in love with someone, communication is by far the number one thing as well. Like you have to communicate whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Talk about the good, talk about the bad, and you'll forever have a healthy relationship. I think.
Yeah, we always say that how we're like so mind blown when there's people out there that don't like talk about everything. Like I forget what we were watching. I think it was Summer House we were watching. And it was like Kyle and Amanda had gotten in a fight the previous weekend. And then it was the next weekend. And she was like saying in her confessional, like, yeah, we still haven't talked about it. Like, we just act like nothing ever happened. I'm like, could never be me. Like, I literally could barely wait an hour to probably be like, take you in the other room and be like,
what, an hour? Me and you speak. If shit happens, me and you talk about it like literally instantly. We're like, all right, let's get this over with. What are we doing?
I couldn't imagine like not feeling comfortable enough to like bring up whatever issue and talk out something with your person.
People aren't comfortable enough with themselves, bro.
Yeah.
And they don't admit it and they keep it locked away in this little part of themselves. You know what I mean? And that's it. But
yeah, I think that's good.
What would you say though? Is it communication number one? If you had to give a number two, what would you say?
The key to like staying in love?
The key to staying in love or the key to love itself?
To love itself.
Ooh,
title of the episode?
Title of the episode, love itself.
The key to staying in love itself. I think I agree with what you said. Communication. And what was the first thing that you said?
I said loving yourself.
Yeah, and loving yourself. I completely agree with both of those, honestly, because I feel like people find people at the same frequency that they're at. And if you're like down there hating yourself, you're going to attract somebody who is in that essentially same vibration. And not to be like whatever, but I really do believe that.
No, that's fact.
And so I think if you increase yourself and your self-belief, your self-worth, like your self-trust, then you're able to bring in someone who's going to mirror that to you feels that about themselves and then also is going to treat you in that way. They're going to treat you with trust because you trust yourself. They're going to treat you with respect because you respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, you're going to bring in somebody who doesn't respect you either. So I completely agree with what you said. And then I think for maintaining it, I agree, communication and just like connection. Like being, I would say, to add to communication, being open-minded. Because I think sometimes people get really stubborn and like stuck in their beliefs. And I think that when you are trying to grow and evolve with someone, you have to be open-minded to like their point of view, the reasons why you might have hurt their feelings, taking in what they're saying and being willing to change and improve things, but also being able to like communicate what you're upset about and being open-minded to like parts of what I said might be right, but parts might be wrong.
Yeah, admitting when you're wrong too is a huge thing. I feel like people get so stubborn, like you said. And I like what you said too with the like, it's almost like you're holding up a mirror.
Yeah.
Like whatever you are internally, you're gonna hold up a mirror, and that's what you're gonna find.
Yeah.
In someone else, you know.
Yeah.
So that's
why people fight with their partner so much, because your partner is like ends up being the person you're so comfortable with, and so they'll tell you like when you're being so annoying or when you're being like so rude, or like if they don't feel like you're doing this enough or you're doing that too much, and it's hard for people to face the things they don't want to face within themselves. So then they blame it on their partner, when really if they just looked at themselves.
It's so true. And also a key to love too is you're not going to be in love with someone until you fart around them.
So true.
It's 100%.
So true.
So you better,
I can't believe there's people who are like married and don't fart in front of each other.
Married?
Yeah.
No.
I think I heard that Chrissy Teigen still doesn't fart in front of John Legend.
If you're married and you don't fart in front of your husband or wife, you're just not in love. Sorry.
No, that's like you're not comfortable enough with yourself. Like, how do you not trust that your husband's still going to love you after you fart?
You know what's funny? I'll never forget TT.
Yeah.
She's always like, I fart flowers or whatever she said, you know, or something that she said.
Does.
She does fart flowers though. She doesn't actually fart.
It's so good.
So funny. But yeah, listen, I love you all. Shout out to Valentine's Day. The most evil, sick, marketed by the devil holiday that there is.
Right. I
love all of you every day, and my wife every single day of the year. And every day of my life for as long as I'm alive.
Thank you so much.
I thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, or on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever you're watching this. If you're watching on YouTube, like I said, subscribe, turn on the noti bell. We're coming at you. We love you guys. Thank you all for listening. And if you're on social, keep watching our clips, okay? Keep liking them, keep sharing them with your friends and family, because that's what really helps take the show up a notch, is the clips. We love the clips. All right. I love you guys. We'll see you all next time. Rate the show 5 stars. And love you.
Yay. Bye.